So shallow, another staple air raid concept that is predicated on getting the ball to a speedster relatively on a relatively easy completion. So LSU just would not get out of man coverage all afternoon. Here's another explosive game, this time in the fourth quarter. Another instance of cover two man. So 2 deep coverage, everyone else in man assignment. Because of this little, it's not exactly flank, it's not exactly normal either, but this somewhat condensed 2x2 set enables us to get a little bit of a rub action. So, whether it was the Y, whether it was the H, whether it was the Z, whether it was the X, all 4 receiver groups ran the shallow at some point over the course of 2020. Here is an instance of the Z shallow. So we'll have a dig come the other way. So that is our main concept. So Mississippi State, of course, they varied what they coupled with this. This is technically I would say a doubles type of action, even though, again, we have this little bit of a rub from this fade, drag, dig, vert. So this little fade basically stuns that corner. Since he's the man responsible for this, I guess he assumed someone else would come because of the switch type of action, but no one goes because he fades out on his assignment. He's in back watching the dig over top, so leaving that safety to try and chase down that drag, which he is unable to do. So in terms of success, I guess it was just another example of a very mediocre, middling type of look. Basically, all of Mississippi State's favorite passes were in the mid to low 40s in terms of success rate. And, of course, a lot of the explosive gains were isolated to week 1, regardless of the concept. And those potent gains really did wane as the year progressed. But, again, we'll watch this against man. You can see how that wheel stuns that corner as our drag is working over top. But again, he is anticipating that vertical route, so he's fading out. He's hoping someone else comes inside. No one does. So we're just going to keep flowing across the field with no one covering us. And you see our 2 safeties are way too far back to be much difference until about 10 yards downfield. And after that, we just have to make him miss. And we get the big gainer. So even though this was a nice rep, a lot of things worked in week 1 that didn't necessarily sustain success across the entire 2020 campaign.